Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off so you don't have this bright light in my lens, but just know that I cannot see anything. Okay. Hi, my name is Chase. I've been posting my own original music on YouTube, and I did a few other videos, like I did a how to songwrite video, and I just did my 2 most embarrassing stories. So if you want to check those videos out, that would be awesome. But today I wanted to talk about something that is really important to me and close to my heart. And it is something that I know a lot of people can relate to. So I just wanted to share my story and how I deal with it, and it's anxiety. I can remember back to when I was a child, I would experience this feeling and I didn't know what it was. If I felt like I needed something and I wasn't getting it and I couldn't control not getting it, it was out of my control, I would have this like overwhelming panicked feeling. I didn't know what it was, so I just like moved forward in my life, and I tried to avoid it. And then when I got into like elementary school, I realized that like people were terrifying. I went to a public school, but it was very, very small. We had like probably 50 or 60 people in our class, and I just was terrified of most people. Like, I couldn't even look people in the eye or reply to them when they spoke to me or anything. I had friends that I felt comfortable around, but other than that, like, it was almost like paralyzing. Like, if someone said, "Hi, Chase," I would like be unable to look at them, unable to even just say something simple like hi back to them. And then I had this one story which is pretty embarrassing. So I was going to a church we were new at, and it was so scary for me at like 12. Basically, they would only have a very, very short service, and then it would go on to hangout time, and I would be so scared of everybody that I would sit down in the hallway and just wait for it to be over. And I had a folder, and it had things that I like to look at, and they were like a lot of pictures of Nick Jonas. And then I went into the 7th grade, and we went back to my old church, and it was really important to my dad that I went to youth group, so I really didn't want to, but there was one time where my dad took me to youth group, and I walked in and I just looked at everybody and I was just terrified. And then I went to open a door because I didn't know what else to do, and I opened the door and it was dark, so I felt like, oh no, I did something so stupid. People are gonna think I'm so weird because I tried to go into the dark room. So I literally just walked right out of the building, got back in the car with my dad. I didn't just get back in the car, I opened the back door to the back seat. I threw myself onto the back seat and I said, "Go, go, go!" And my dad was like, what? And I was like, "Dad, we can talk later, but you need to go." So I forced him to leave. But luckily, youth group ended up being a like sanctuary for me, where I had friends I could be myself around. Then I went to my last 2 years of high school. I went to a vocational school, which was really nice. It helped me because it was a way bigger school, so I felt like, okay, like only like 10% of the people here know I exist. So it was like a load off my shoulders, like not everybody's watching me. And I opened up a little bit my junior year, and then my senior year I like really felt comfortable, but then I moved away to Missouri, and I was honestly still really nervous. I did an internship. I lived with 3 other girls, and that was a really good experience because I worked through a lot of things with them, but I was still mostly just scared of everybody. And then I went to ministry school. I came home and I went to ministry school, and that was really where I realized I have anxiety. Basically, I would wake up in the morning with this sick feeling in my stomach, and I'd feel like I just ruined my life. And I would look back on the day before and I would be like, what did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't even do anything embarrassing. But for whatever reason, I had this like feeling of like, you idiot, you did something totally awful, like you should be so ashamed of yourself. And finally I figured it out. I was like 20 or 21 at this point, and I realized like that I had anxiety. So I went to my doctor and I got put on medication, and now I never experience that feeling in the morning. I still am like kind of scared, but a lot of people are. It's way more manageable. So a lot of people were scared at first. Like my friends, they thought that it would make me a robot, but it's not like that. I don't even know what brand of medication I'm on, but it works really well. And now I am finally at a place where I feel like I can manage my anxiety and everything's pretty good now. So that's my story. If you guys have any questions or want to share how you deal with your anxiety, you can leave it in the comments below. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day.